Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Oregon State's offense will go on the attack first. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Beavers with the 1st and 10. On the move. Oh, the quick spin move. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Beavers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Touchdown, Beavers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
The Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare every game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Wants to throw. It's Holstein. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got it in the middle, it's Carr. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're working that left side. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
Mississippi State, 0.
So first down here as they go back to work. Keeps it on the bootleg. Steps away to find some room. Touchdown, Oregon State! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Scanning the field, it's Holstein. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Makes the grab. It's Thompson. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Well, it's a nice positive play on the bootleg going to the right there, and a really good decision that time by the quarterback, too, because he's supposed to throw that down the field, but as soon as he turned around, he saw that there was just open space, green grass. Put your foot in the ground, use your athletic ability, and go get positive yards.
And the Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
That's caught. It's Wells. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Finds his tight end. Open space at the 25. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Fires it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. A loose pigskin in the end zone, and the defense is all over it. A fumble recovery for a touchdown.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
24, Mississippi State, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
The Beavers will kick it off to start the second half. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this
Turning it on!
These guys aren't human able. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible.
Looking deep down the right side. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it, and making the big touchdown pass.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Makes the quick grab. Oh, what a cut! Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
The Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Sets up the screen. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be...
Touchdown, Beaver! And the punishment has been extended. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Holstein. Under fire. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. He's got an open man. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires on the move. Working on the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Reese. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Mississippi State hoping to ring up a score in this red zone trip. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down in the 4th quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Quickly complete. He stopped just inches short. Had a good catch. Tried to get it in, but was denied.
31, Mississippi.
And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Finds the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. He smashes his way through again. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that's why you hustle to the football. So many guys getting there. And yes, does he break some tackles and make a play, but the next guy flying in there, and he's trying to break all these tackles, but all these guys, and what happens? All these guys got their hands near the football. Somebody gets a hand on it, forces the fumble, forces the turnover, and the big momentum swing back to the other side.
He'll keep it himself. Finds a little space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They want that clock to run. There he goes. Rams him with the stiff arm. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Beavers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Got his man in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Might be calling a hot route. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Got his man. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff. And an